Yeah, the reason it stopped at 7 seconds right now is because I used copyrighted music as my channel intro. Good job, 15-year-old me. Minecraft night, nice. If anyone wants to hear the intro music, it's Skrillex. The song is called Burst. The reason I used it is because it had the word swag in it. It goes like swag. It's great. Alright. I think we're ready. I think we are all set to go here. What I'm gonna do is turn off my light here. Actually, let me do this because it's like, okay, the lobby's about to close. Alright, and then let's pretend 2 minutes elapses and the lights go out. Let me go turn out these lights too for realism. There we go. Now we're in the movie theater. Alright, here we go. Without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and mute my mic, just in case I scream, and we'll get things going. Here we go. Enjoy the national premiere of my short film from 2013, Slenderfan, a Slender parody.
Your autograph.
Okay, so that was awful. What have we learned? Oh, Jesus. Oh, that hurt. I'm gonna go turn the light back on. I should have left the mic on, Jesus. Hey, Kara. And Wolven. How's it going? Welcome in the community. Yeah, we're gonna watch that again. We're gonna skip past the copyrighted part again. Here's the intro, how it looks at least. Because I can show how the intro looks, but I can't actually play it because it's Skrillex. It's terrible. I just learned how to use After Effects. Not even good. Okay, so director commentary. Here we go. In darkness, it follows. There is no escape. So ominous. So I didn't even bother to add in my own background noise here. Even at this point, I actually had to try to be bad at Mario Kart. Just a little bit of a humble brag. I'm gonna have to slow things down here because there's a lot to unpack here. Who is Skrillex? Great question. I have no clue. So yeah, I actually had to keep recording until I got blue shelled, and then I paused the recording and waited like 20 seconds just so I could get a really, bad place. And this right here, by the way, this was entirely filmed within my old place that actually burned down a couple of years ago. Why am I on an exercise bike? There were no other seats in the entire house that had a decent place to film. It was terrible. Also, this was right after I got into... I'm gonna back up again. This was right after I got into shutter shades, and I thought they were the coolest frickin' thing. Also, you can see the fan right here. You can see the fan I use. It's right back here. Okay. Yeah. There it is. So, yeah, this look right here. Look at the jaw. Look at the jaw. Yeah, I was wearing those unironically. This entire thing was unironic. This was right before I realized, my transition and all that. So this was a weird experimental phase for me. But yeah, behind me here, this used to be a chimney, a wood-burning chimney before we took it out. These are actual bricks back here, which is kind of cool. And from here on out, the entire thing is filmed in the old backyard. Yeah, Kara, my old place was in Paradise. And, that was the epicenter of the most deadly wildfire in national history, so. This film is probably what brought on that karma, honestly. So my apologies to the entire town of Paradise for what I just going back and forth like this jaw. I can't. I turn around and this. I'm actually kind of proud of these moments though. Because I just learned from Film Riot how to make shots like this work. Look at this jump. Everything's just way overdone because I didn't know how to act. And this, Jesus, this double chin! I can't. There's no explanation for why I'm suddenly in the middle of the woods. But this is like the way backyard. I'm pretty proud of this pen, even to this day. This is a pretty good pen. Yeah, not bad. Who's doing the filming? I was doing the filming. I filmed this over the course of 2 days. Really quickly, everyone, just from the situation here, like what you saw in this film. Oh yeah, those are birds, Uber. But from what you see in this film, what time of the year do you think this was? A one-frame subtitle? What? Nope, it wasn't February. Yeah, I filmed this in frickin' July, with a hoodie on. I was sweating buckets. And I put a cold filter on the entire thing after, in post, to make it look cold. I don't know why. Everything is so blue because Film Riot said you always put a blue filter on your shadows. And for some reason I thought that also applied to the mids and highs too. And yeah, that's what I told myself after the fact, Wolven. The sweat was just for immersion. Also, these are 100% real. Can you see my mouse cursor? No, you can't. I should put my mouse cursor on the screen. Wait, how do you show the mouse cursor? I don't think I can. Oh well. Should do a remake of this? I could. Yes, everything you see here is real. Like those stickers. Those stickers are like all over the place. Or were in my old place. So yeah, I put in these whoosh effects just so I had something to react to. And it's the weakest justification ever, but I'm just walking around, you know, I see a vision or whatever, and start running. And then this slow motion, the only reason for this slow motion right here, is because I didn't have enough good footage to use to stretch this out. I wanted to make it longer, but I didn't have good footage. So I just did that. This is actually me running through blackberry vines, though, by the way. You see this right here? On the lower left side of the screen? That is me about 6 inches away from getting pricked. These things are so sharp. And it's a miracle I didn't pierce myself with them while I was filming. But yeah, this is just me running through blackberries. Blackberry vines. What's up, Mandel? Yeah. Okay, we just put in this fence. And I was like, I'm gonna go film by that fence. Because it showed a place to have like a concrete... Okay, I have to pause here. Yes, the fade. Because I decided that part was a little bit too long. I don't know what I was thinking. But yeah, this is just 15-year-old me high on Film Riot videos and being like, I want to film stuff with my brand new, like Canon Power Shot or whatever. I just gotten my first point and shoot camera, so. But yeah, this fence just went up. And I was like, I'm gonna film there because it gives a sense of location. It gives a sense of finding the border and not being able to escape. Alright, these knocks. They're not even synced properly. They aren't even synced up. I didn't even do good Foley on this. This is like the only time that I actually used Foley, by the way, because I didn't actually knock my knuckles against the wood. I was okay running through blackberry vines and potentially scratching my ankles to high heaven, but I didn't feel like bruising my knuckles on the fence. Terrible. Also, right here, I don't know if you can see it. I'm gonna back up here, but yeah, there is a little bit of subtext right here. This is like the worst subliminal message ever, but it says, "Sweet dreams." And it was supposed to imply that I went to sleep, you know, against the fence, which is the reason that we fade to me in the fetal position. Now, this is right when I was starting to have knee troubles, and I couldn't curl up any further than that. Oh yeah, the S is mirrored because edgy. So here I was curled up, right? And then I guess I wake up. I can barely stand because, once again, knee issues. Look at me swaying. Good grief. This face. Just want to stop on this face for a second. Just like, huh? There's nothing here. There's nothing there to zoom in on. This is solely for the sake of me wanting to include a push-pull effect. See how it's pushing and pulling? Let me go back on that. And that's it. That's the only reason that shot is in the film. And once again, here, I think? Oh yeah, I did not intend this when I made the film originally, but I love this, how, like, I'm carefully adjusting my hoodie and my glasses. Like, I'm fixing my hair, pulling the hoodie back, adjusting the glasses, and then, whoop, everything's out of alignment again. Unintentional comedy gold right there. And that face! Oh, look, it's the same shot. Dramatic hamster impression. Dun dun dun! There's still nothing there. Okay. Okay, so here's the log jump. Here's the log jump. I wanted to put that in because I wanted to make it look like... Okay, look, I didn't have a stunt double. I was working with what I had, man. Bad knees, terrible physical condition. Yeah, log jump, exactly. And then this. It looks like so much effort. Just to walk through, you know, this actually was a lot of effort to try to walk through this. Yeah, this log hop is actually something that I had wanted to put in the film from the very start. I was like, we have this big pile of logs right here. I'm gonna hop the logs because it looks cool. It's gonna look cool, it's gonna look swaggy, you know. That's my whole shtick, is swag. So, yeah, I put that in. And then more epicness. Walking through, high-stepping through thorny vines, which you can't even tell are thorny. Okay, this part. This part, right here. This part. I'm gonna have to stand up for this, because I can't take this sitting down. This is another thing that I had an idea for. I shot this over the course of 2 afternoons. I Yes, Lug, exactly. I came across this tree. Well, actually, I didn't come across this tree. In the film, I come across this tree, but this was actually just the biggest tree in the center of the way backyard. Frickin' pine needles everywhere, by the way. So I walk up to this tree. My plan was to... What is this pose? My plan was to attach an old crinkled sheet of paper with one of the Slenderman messages on it, but replace the drawing of the Slenderman with the fan. And it was gonna look really cool. And just have like no, 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 no scrawled on it. That kind of thing. But I was too lazy to go into the house, find some paper, and make that prop. I was too freaking lazy to do it. So this scene just has the part where I lean against the tree. I was planning to put some paper crinkling foley right here. And I pull back and look at the tree really closely, you know. And then right here is supposed to have it zooming in. I was gonna zoom in on the paper. I was gonna take the paper. And then that would be the end of the scene. But yeah, I didn't do that. So instead of the paper, I just have nothing. Just skip right to hours later. So good. Yeah. The paper is the only reason that scene should have been there at all. Oh, Jesus. Okay, skip to hours later for no reason. Oh, I wish I'd made more of these so it can laugh at me some more. Exactly, woman. I mean, even if it would have been better if I just put the no, no, no text in place of the hours later. That at least would have made an iota of sense. But nothing here makes sense. Jesus. Okay, hours later. Here we go. Fun fact, by the way. Sorry to stop again, but this building, this storage building, is actually just like, okay, we were filming the tree. I was filming the tree. If you just turn around like this, there's the shed that I'm filming in front of now. I'm actually kind of proud of how vast I made the backyard look, because it was only like, it wasn't even 100 feet in either direction. Hours later, move 3 feet. Oh yeah, fun fact, by the way. Over here on the left, you can see the remnants of what we tried to make into a garden. And it didn't really work. This was a good location to film, like, old abandoned rundown stuff, though. Because you got the pine needles, you got the vines, you got the spider webs. Although, of course, the spider webs don't show up. I try the handle on the door, which you can't see me do because I'm standing in front of the handle. I walk over here. I'm like, wow, a door! Ah, maybe I should try this handle that the camera can't see. No? Okay, well, no, that's solid. Okay, you can see the roof back here of our old house. Yeah, that's our old house right back there. I zip up the hoodie and bundle up because it's cold. No, it isn't. Okay, so coming down the little hill there. And here's where things actually start making a little bit of sense. The whoosh sound effect. The whoosh. Whoa. Real talk though, I'm pretty proud of myself for making this work. It's pretty clean. Like, go from here to there. Pretty good. Not too bad. I did a lot of masking work. I was cutting out the parts to add them in. And this right here, probably my proudest scene. Which is definitely not saying much, because look at this freaking reaction! Oh, another push-pull right there. You see this? Right here. Another push-pull. That was a pull-push. What is this bit rate? Excuse me? Look at this quality! What is this? This is like those videos you get on your not even smartphone. What am I trying to think of? You get a video on your Nokia. It'd be 144p. It'd be 5 seconds long. And maybe 10 frames a second if you're lucky. Real media. Yes, there you go. Game Boy Advance video, another good one. Yep, yep. So this was converted from .gba to here. Okay, another good shot. But what is this? Turn around. Whoa! Everything's so shaky. Oh yeah, and you can barely see it because, you know, of the overlay here, but this is another pretty good shot. Kind of like that, the fan moving around, but it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. What's up, Nano? Yeah, more just running. And here's the pile of logs again. Once again, I had nowhere else to sit. So I just went back to the pile of logs. There's the fan. And this was actually pretty well timed, this scene here. This isn't so bad. But then this. I didn't realize that the camera wasn't focused there, so I decided to just keep that cut for effect. Like, I decided to pretend it was an intentional effect to blur out. This is terrible. Also, these whispers are dubbed in case it wasn't abundantly obvious, using, man, I don't remember what website it was, but there was there's still an online, like, text-to-speech converter that I would use for my early EDM and stuff. And they had a whisper option. And so I was like, I'm just gonna take out my own voice, because I don't want to put my own voice out there, because that'd be weird. And, I mean, you saw how bad the rest of this was. I knew that my voiceover was bad in that clip. And I didn't want to record it myself. I didn't really have a microphone per se either. So I just made text-to-speech and added a digital delay for no reason.
Your autograph.
And then that's just UK Daniel. Okay, so quite a bit to unpack here too. Just play this from here again.
Your autograph.
That right there is the entire premise. Well, not the entire premise, but a major driving factor in what I was trying to do with this. Also, look at this. I think I used shearing on this thing. Why would I use shearing on this awesome face? But yeah, literally the biggest fan. And this was kind of the start of a running, not really a gag, but a running theme in the, like, the swag verse. I was going to I was going to make this a running theme where everyone loved me and wanted my autograph or whatever and wanted photos with me and that kind of thing. But I never made any more films. You know, thank goodness. But this was going to be like the beginning of, you know, everyone's fawning over me and wants everything from me. And right here, really subtle thing. Notice right before it fades out, the color filter goes from cold to warm. Because it's like, oh yay! It wasn't the problem after all! Can we just pause on this face for a second? Where's the moment with the raised eyebrows? There we go. That's so bad. That is so bad. That's fair enough, Lunk. Yeah, it was. Well, I think that's just about everything I can say about that one. I just remembered the camera I made that with. The Canon PowerShot ELPH 100. That's the camera I used. So there we go. I guess I'll leave. Oh yeah, fun fact, by the way, this is actually a public video, but no one has access to it because it's extremely hard to find. Extremely hard to find. So I guess now that it's out there, I'll go ahead and put it in. Let's see, where would I put this? What channel would this go in? Memes, I guess. There we go. Alright, it's in the memes channel in my Discord. It's all over now. It's all over now! Nay! Alright. I'm also gonna pull up the description here, because this description is really good. On a hot summer day, things can change for the worse in a heartbeat. So right there, I... like, first of all, that makes no sense. Secondly, I made the film so that it looked cold. Question, why did I stop running for my life to sit on a log? Because I was tired. In the film, and also in real life. Oh yeah, Lunk, I would love to see that. Yeah, and that's another thing to mention, is that the first person to comment on my YouTube video is the Smash026, who, if you know who that is, at the time he had about 8,000 subscribers. He now has almost 1 million subscribers. Not to humble brag or anything, but I've known him for a long time. You just commented, oh dear. Oh no. Let me finish the description, by the way. We're gonna play WarioWare in just a second, by the way. So the rest of the description. Okay. On a hot summer day, things can change for the worse in a heartbeat. Watch for more parodies, sketches, and shorts at the Swagmeister Films channel. Also on SoundCloud. And I plug my SoundCloud. And then, in parentheses, please excuse the quality of this upload. This was originally shot to practice camera skills. It's like, okay. And then praise received. Quote, Random XF109. These silks I could do better with me hens behind me bick. let me post this. Let me post this in chat so you can see it in its full glory. I made this up, by the way. I made that up. To put in the description. And then at the end it says, this is full-length production 1. Okay. Yeah, Uber, I think I will. I think I will. That is going to be the raid message unless we come across something more suitable. Alright. And you were asking, Riel, if I'd be interested in doing something like that over there. Yes. Yes, I absolutely would. 100%. As a matter of fact, I might even want to do one here before I leave here. And just make it like, okay, you know, like some time before I leave a place, I make a Swagmeister film at that place. You know what, screw it, I should do Slenderfan 2. I'll just make Slenderfan 2. I won't even make it a remake or anything, because it's already perfect as it is. Let's make it a series. It's gonna be so bad.